Hey everyone, this is our latest cake. It is a Jake and the Neverland Pirates themed cake. It's a pretty large cake, so I can't really get it all in one frame, but here it is pretty much. Okay, so the bottom tier is a 10-inch square, and it has Captain Hook's ship along with some waves. You have some little birds and some clouds. And then the base is covered in fondant, hand painted a turquoise. And you hand paint things by mixing some vodka and food gel coloring, and you get this really cool, awesome texture. And this cake is for a little boy named Ivan, and he's turning 1. I'll get to this tier right now. Okay, so yeah, the base is meant to look like water. And then we have some royal icing piped to look like waves. And then Captain Hook and Smee are standing on rocks. And then you have some more waves over here in the back, both on the base and on the cake, with more birds and clouds. And then right here you have the alligator with some more waves. I'm so sorry, it's blurry. There you go. And some more waves in the back. Sorry, I can't turn the cake. Okay, and then the second tier is an 8-inch round. It's a map, and it has a rope border with the number 1. And it's pretty much the same thing around. I wish I could turn the cake around, but let me try to. Yeah, I mean, here's the X, and then on the other side, it's pretty much exactly the same thing around. This color, we had to pretty much customize it. We got some white airbrush and some brown airbrush and mixed it together along with some yellow, and it created that color. And then after you spray paint the base, airbrush the base coat, then I went ahead and airbrushed some brown on it to give it some tint like a map. And then the final tier is the hill. I'm not really too familiar with Jake and the Neverland Pirates, but I think this is the hill that they all stay in, but I'm not too sure. And here's the waterfall that they come out of. It was the same technique as used here on the base. The hill is carved out of a 4 6-inch round cakes, and then right here where it's popping out is another 6-inch round cake, and it's just pretty much all put together and then carved. And then there's a bunch of leaves, and then one palm tree that you see sticking out in the cartoon. And then you have the parrot and the chest. And then you have some sand. This is edible, it's graham crackers. And then you have the pole with the 3 kids standing on top. And then their little flag with their skull and crossbones. Now this is pretty much one of the main things that's not edible. The red part is made out of gum paste, and there's royal icing on it, but there is a cardboard underneath to keep support. I hope you guys can see that. And then of course all these little figures are non-edible. They were actually provided by our customer, and she requested for them to be on there, and I think it added a great touch to it. Here's the inside of it. And they're held down with royal icing. And then there's the stick that's not edible as well. Each figure is actually held down with royal icing underneath it. So that's pretty much about it, you guys. We're about to go deliver this cake and make the drive with it. It's pretty wobbly, well, especially the top part. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off and transport it carefully. If you have any questions on techniques of this cake and how we did certain things, go ahead and let us know. We'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching, you guys, and please subscribe and like this video, and go ahead and share it too if you like it. Bye. Hey everyone, same cake here, but I'm actually taking a video of the delivery. We're on the road right now. It's a beautiful Paso for you. There's the border. Cars, car. No, okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyways, so this is how we deliver our cakes. This is the back of the cake that you guys didn't get to see. So it's pretty, pretty plain. You have your waves on the bottom. There's a little bird right there. And then on the map, it was the same decoration around the cake. And then here's the back of the hill. Adam did a very awesome job on his airbrushing. He gave the hill these nice, awesome stripes that they barely blend in with the cake, and it looks amazing. I love it. Some more sand. The cake is pretty sturdy right now. I hope I don't jinx it, and I hope the cake makes it there safely. And then in the back, that's where we have the pieces that we do not want to take with us. And then our care kit. And then our other cake in the back. Let me see if you can see it. It's a Cheshire cat themed cake. I completely forgot to take a picture of this cake, so I hope before we deliver it I can take a picture of it. Oh, anyways, that's our care package. It's in case something malfunctions on the cake and we end up having to, replace something or fix something. We call it a care package because we're Call of Duty fans and they have care packages. So we call them care packages. I can actually say that we actually had a lot of fun making this cake. Sometimes cakes are crazy and they're really stressful to do, but this cake was amazing and we loved making it. I'm sorry you guys are getting like a bad view, but yeah. One quick tip for you guys. During the summer, if you're making cakes, I highly suggest using high ratio shortening instead of a buttercream recipe. High ratio shortening will hold up better in the heat and it will have better results. Especially if it just rained and it's hot and the humidity gets to the cake. That is the worst that can happen. So, well, okay, not the worst that can happen, but one of the worst things that can happen during cake making. Okay, so once again, if you guys have any questions, let us know. And we're still on the road. It's gonna take us about 30 minutes to get there, especially since we have to drive so slow. Okay, bye guys.